Sir, I think you're going to want to see this. What seems to be the problem? Sir, we're reading unusually high levels of radiation in the area. Could it be fallout from our last test? That's negative, Commander. It's in an unusual shape. It almost looks like a large organism. Could it be an enemy vessel? That's another negative, Commander. It's way too large. It's over 500 feet long. Let me take a look. What the hell could this be? Sir, it seems to be moving closer. Radiation levels are spiking. We need to brace for impact. Oh, dear Lord! Hey, Mr. Sarawa, over here. Mr. Sarawa was my father. You can call me Ken. Well, Ken, I'm Captain Douglas. I like to get to know all our cadets, so, what's your life story, kid? Well, it's my first week here after going to college for archaeology, so a bit of a career change, but it should be refreshing. Archaeology, huh? That's an interesting field of study. Good for you, kid. Say, your last name sounds familiar. You wouldn't happen to be related to the late Dr. Sarawa, would you? Why, yes, actually. He was my grandfather, and a great scientist. You can say that again. Well, I'm needed inside, but it was nice meeting you, Captain. You too. Private, what's the status report? Sir, last night there was a huge surge in radiation before we lost contact with the undersea base. Copy that, Private. You're dismissed. I got a call to make. This is Foreign Affairs Officer. How can I help you? You know damn well why I'm calling. We were attacked last night. That's a negative, sir. The UN made us sign that peace treaty, which means that if there was any attack, we would immediately know about it. You're never any help. Sir, we have received report of a potential enemy vessel approaching the mainland. Copy that. All right, I want all men to your battle stations. Evacuate the city, and I want 2 tanks on the ground ASAP. Something's coming out of the water. What the hell is that thing? It's massive! Well, whatever it is, it's coming for us. Open fire! Ah! We need reinforcements! Ah! Two more tanks are en route. This monster is indestructible. Ah! Hold on. I think I can get a good shot at its face. It worked. It's retreating back to the ocean. What was that thing? How are we going to stop it? This is Captain Douglas. What seems to be the situation? Sir, the city was attacked by what looked like a dinosaur. It was massive. Dinosaur, huh? An unknown creature? Say, I know someone who might be able to help. This is Ken Sarawa. How can I help? Well, Ken, the city was attacked by an unknown creature, and we think your skills in archaeology might be able to help us figure out what it was. Alright, I can take a look. You know, I do recognize this. In ancient Japanese mythology, there were giant creatures called kaiju, who are said to have roamed the earth for thousands of years. This one looks like the one they called Angiras. Well, any idea how we can stop it? That I'm unsure of, Captain. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have to wait for it to attack again. But this time, we'll be ready. Alright, men. Here it comes. Remember, its weak point is its face. Open fire! It worked. Looks like we won't have to worry about Angiras anymore. Sir, a strange object appears to be heading towards the mainland. Angiras again? That's a negative, Commander. This one's radioactive. Well, whatever it is, I want tanks on the ground ASAP. Stay sharp, fellas. Something's coming out of the water. Oh my God. Open fire! Brace for impact! Ah! Radiation levels are spiking. Brace for an impact! Maybe if I don't move, it won't hurt me. Ken, any idea what that was? Yeah, that was the king of the monsters, Godzilla. Well, we could barely defeat Angiras. How in the world are we gonna stop that thing? I don't know, but I'll get to researching to see if I can find out anything. Sir, we've got 2 unknown objects heading towards the mainland. Shoot, sounds like we got kaiju approaching. I want all units on the ground now. All right, everyone. Godzilla and Angiras are approaching, which means we gotta do our damn best to defend this city. Here they come. Jesus Christ, 2 kaiju at once. How the hell are we gonna stop them? Sir, I have some good news. There's an ancient island on which the kaiju Mothra resides. It's said that she has calming effects on other kaiju. It's said that there's a totem on the island that, once activated, will awaken her. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to that island. All right, this looks like the place. And look, that must be the totem. All right, just gotta activate it. Oh my God, she's beautiful. Looks like she's headed towards the mainland. Come on, let's get back there. That was our last tank. We're done for. Oh my God, it worked. Looks like they're retreating back towards the island. It's finally over. Well, looks like we survived this time. But how in the world are we ever going to stop them for good? Well, sir, something tells me there is no stopping them for good. We're the ones who awakened them. Now, we have to learn to live with them. Well, Ken, that's one thing I really hope you're wrong about.